Chapter 15, Major Concepts. There's only going to be one question, but you probably will need 2 or 3 note cards. It's pretty long. The question basic is analyze the lasting contributions of ancient Greece on modern society. And this is a really important question because you need to know the impact that history has had on us today. So why are we the way we are? We can look at the ancient Greeks and see a lot of similarities, a lot of influences there. So first, in language and literature, modern alphabet grew out of the Greek alphabet. The English grammar, punctuation, paragraphing are all based on Greek language. And they invented drama, both tragedy and comedy. And modern history finds its roots in Greek historians. In government, democracy. Ancient Greece was the first democracy, and we're a democratic country. And we have citizen juries just like the ancient Greeks. They were the first to do that as well. In medicine, diseases are caused by natural causes, not as punishments sent by gods. We believe that too. We don't believe that the gods are upset and therefore we get sick. We can look at diseases and germs and lifestyle for causes of problems that we have in our body. Understanding of the body. They named and described organs, all our organs in the body, and they found out the heart was a pump that sent blood throughout the body, and the brain was the center of the nervous system. The brain controls our nervous system. They discovered all that. Furthermore, mathematics. There's new methods of geometry or means to measure the land. Okay, and so the first kind of use of geometry was in city planning, in farming, figuring out how much land you needed for planting. And Hypatia was the first woman to earn fame as a mathematician. In astronomy, a person named Aristarchus was the first to suggest the Earth moves around the sun. And Hipparchus estimated the distance from Earth to the sun and the moon, and he plotted the positions of the stars. In geography, they developed a system of longitude and latitude, a grid pattern to make maps, which is what we do today. And Ptolemy showed how to represent the curved Earth on a flat surface. So they realized that the Earth was round, that it was a curved surface. So how do you do that on a map without destroying the map? They figured that out. And or figured out how to minimize that. Understanding of plants and animals also increased. They identified plants and all the parts of the plant. And they discovered that some plants are useful as medicines, and Aristotle actually classified and grouped animals and plants into specific categories, much the way we do today. Invertebrate, vertebrate, insect, mammal, those kind of categories. In architecture, columns, pediments, friezes were used in government buildings, schools, churches, libraries, museums. You can see that all over our country today and all over the world, and also covered porches in our houses. In theater, they influenced the way theaters are built, semicircles, rows steeply. If you go to a theater where dramas are done, you will see that that's how most of them are built. And he invented special effects. They created scenery that revolved or turned. If you've gone to plays, been a part of them, you can see that we can move. We have special effects. We move the scenery so that we can have multiple things. And the Greeks were the first to do that, so they could do it quickly. And they performed myths, stories, and dramas. The ones that they wrote and performed, they still inspire us today. They inspire multiple stories, books, movies, TV shows, and they actually continue to be performed around the world. In sports, finally, the Olympic Games comes directly from the ancient Greeks, and things like the pentathlon, wrestling, foot races, discus throw, long jump, javelin throw, and many other things that are done in kind of track and field type sports.